Hello guys, so I am here with Javier. We're going over the storyboard of the script called On the Back, and yeah, we're gonna do our thing. So
alright, cool. So the first scene is an interior scene, which is in a room.
for those of you that don't know what interior means, it means inside. And then there's exterior, which is
Outside.
yeah. For people that don't normally do scripts, it's like lingo, right? terms. I'm still learning myself, but yeah, I write scripts, so you kind of have to learn that because it's like directing it.
Yeah, so we're using the quarter, American currency quarter, to identify as the camera, and then we're using the nickel as the second character and the dime as the first character. So subject 1, subject 2. Just hope I don't forget. And then we're gonna go through the first page. So in the first page, basically it's in the living room, it's an interior, and there's some details with one person, one subject. So he's going through a backpack full of money, and then he goes out the door. So we need to identify the movement. So basically, I want to ask if you want the camera to follow, like just track the character, or do you want it to be getting details like B-roll, basically like going through the backpack, looking at his face, giving
B-rolls.
some gestures.
B-rolls would be better than if you just follow him.
Yeah, so we're gonna go for B-roll. B-roll.
And what is a B-roll for people that don't know what B-rolls are?
B-roll is basically like footage that defines the character or brings in more continuity of the story. So basically, in the script, I see that Axel, the main character, it's the main character, right?
Yeah.
Axel's the main character. He's going through his backpack, which is full of money and drugs. Decided to go out of his door first, then into first thing in the morning. Axel sees Bryson awake in the living room. So basically, we're gonna identify that he's gonna go through a backpack full of money. We're gonna do some little B-roll of that, and then there has to be a track or some type of motion, like follow. It could be a point of view, it could be a third person, it could be like a
couldn't it be like the door opening?
Yeah, it could be a door opening, like we could do a first person door opening.
And then he kind of creeps up right out there, like right there. Let's just say he's in the couch. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be anywhere in the living room.
It just kind of works that way because he kind of can creep at the guy sleeping, or it could just be he's already awake.
Or it could be a long shot, an establishing shot, which is we could have the camera here and have Axel, which is subject 1, the dime, in the bathroom. So we're gonna have to make a bathroom wall, and then say the B subject, which is Bryson, he's gonna be over here on the couch sleeping because he's in the living room.
Right.
So we could have the camera in a way where it sees both of them. So this is an establishing shot.
Yeah.
Then from the establishing shot, we could go into details of this character, Axel. We could go into the backpack. We could look at what he has to build that character. From there, in the same time, we could have this character walk into the hallway meeting with Bryson. So that's how we establish a shot.
Okay, that works.
Yeah. So that's one.
That's the first scene, right? Or
right. No, it's still this page is still the first scene. So Bryson says, "Good morning, Mr. Sunshine."
Add a few cuss words in there.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. fucking Sunshine.
There's nothing good about being awake this early, but since you're here, you want to go on a run. So Axel is saying that to Bryson. Is that right? So Axel's saying this to Bryson. So we could have camera movement. We could have to keep the 180 line. So these two characters, the camera's right here, right?
Yeah.
So this character came out into the scene, and then we're gonna do the 180. We're gonna continue the camera on this line. So the characters could have dynamic movement. The camera doesn't have to move.
Mm-hmm.
The characters.
It's gonna
can
be
move.
in the living room.
Yeah. So the characters can move all they want. They could go like this, flip. You know, one of them is on the couch. They could both sit on the couch, get up.
We can let that be chemistry of the actors themselves. Whatever they want to do,
Right.
which I'm okay with. But some of them, it depends on their style. Because some actors want to be told exactly what to do and how to do it, and then there's some that are like, oh, I just want to feel it out and see what comes out naturally. Which it could be done also on the table read when they read the lines and how they the chemistry works for them.
Right.
Because in all means, they should actually be rehearsing together. They should be getting to know each other, and yeah. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay.
So then the camera continues. It could be a long take. It could be a short take.
Uh-huh.
You know, we could have
So what exactly is a long and a short take?
a long take is a sequential take. So it's basically continuous. It's a continuous run. So it runs
Of them
more
in
than
the
10
living
seconds.
room?
It could
Of
be
them?
running more than 10 seconds.
Uh-huh.
So that could be a long take. A short take is like 5 to 10 seconds, or shorter. So
Is this the start or the end of the shot?
is it the start or the end of the shot?
Or is it just a style of...
It's a style. It's a technique.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's not a style. It's a technique. Yeah,
Technique.
it's a camera technique. So
This is for what's coming up next? Is that what you're talking about? Or...
you mean the camera movement or the take?
Of the
The
short
take
or
is
long
basically
take. What would that be for?
I'm asking if you wanted a short take or a long take, so we could continuously cut. If we're gonna use one camera,
Right.
we could continuously cut from the angles. So we're gonna overhead on this side, and then the camera's gonna overhead on this side.
Mm-hmm.
So we're continuing the move, shooting angles. So basically, I keep moving this. I'm like this to John Madden stuff. I love this stuff. Let's see what else. So moving on to that. Something about being awake this early in the morning, but you're here, but you want to go and run. And then Bryson's a nickel, says, I really hate running, but I got nothing else to do, so I got nothing to do but
Yeah, let's go.
so get ready. Yeah. So basically this guy's agreeing with Axel.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta come up with the idea of like, how do you want that to manifest?
Right.
Like, how do you want this character to be like, oh, I don't want to go, but I got nothing else to do, or like what?
Right. Because one of them is excited and the other one isn't. And I think Axel is the one that's excited.
I don't know if he's excited.
But he's the one that has
more
the
serious.
The
He's like,
bad
I
plan,
want
the
to do it.
backpack,
Yeah.
and
He's the one that needs to get the shit done.
right.
And he's like encouraging this guy to go do it with him. He's like, oh,
I guess he doesn't necessarily have to be like happy, but not like a downer either. Just kind of
Yeah.
like a whatever, like fuck it. Like,
yeah.
Like almost
Follower.
almost experienced. Like the Axel can be like experienced. He can be
No, just like even toned, like
Yeah.
not mad, just kind of like
Determined.
yeah. He's just in it because he's sleeping over. You know, fine, whatever you want to do, we'll do.
Yeah. So, go on to the next part. It says, Axel says, you got the goods? Oh, no, sorry, I skipped one part.
So I guess what you're asking, he could, I don't know, we could show him being ready or getting ready instead of just saying, okay, let's go. Maybe putting on his shoes or putting on his jacket and then walking towards the door.
You're talking about Bryson?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bryson, he's basically, it feels like he's getting pressured to.
Right. So we
do
can establish him getting ready by actually getting ready, like putting on a jacket and tying his shoes to go.
Yeah, and we could also have the camera looking at this character. We could have a full shot, which is a full body shot.
Or how I intended it to be was not necessarily bother with what he's focusing on, but what the other ones, that getting the backpack with him. That's kind of where when I was writing it, that's what I wanted. Where he goes back into the room and gets the backpack, and then he's like, and then they leave.
But do you want it to be like, do you want it actually being pressuring to Bryson? Like, throws the backpack at him, like, we gotta go, you know, let's go do this run. Or do you want it to be like...
That's a good question.
Do you want to be dramatic about it?
We could. Yeah, because you wanna put some interesting stuff in the beginning, not just throughout.
Some drama / comedy.
Yeah. At the start as well.
Some lightheartedness.
I like that idea. Throwing up the backpack, just
like
to like,
it at him?
just yeah. So that means he has to be kind of sassy, almost like sarcastic, pushy, like damn near almost angry, but at the same time, why is he so hyped up?
Not angry, but like we're going.
Do you want Axel to be stressed out? Like, fuck, we gotta go do this run. Throws a bag at him, and then Bryson's like, come on, bro, I don't want to do it. Like, I got nothing else to do. You know, like, I'm not reading it off the script exactly the way you have it.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's hype up Bryson, and Axel could be a downer, kind of like, what the fuck, it's too early.
Yeah, and then it could also be
just to add drama, just to add more.
It could also happen with Axel throwing the bag at Bryson, and then all the stuff fumbles at the bag, and then it goes into that part where it says, "I really hate running, but I got nothing else. to do. So get ready."
Oh, as they're running, he throws the backpack, or that backpack throwing happens in the house.
Or is that the part when
You can cut it.
It just goes like this, like, or you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
wake up sunshine.
like, and he's like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know?
So the camera's gonna be right here. You're gonna be running through the room in there, you know, looking through the bag. Then you're gonna toss the bag on Axel.
Yeah, and
that's how Axel wakes up.
Yeah, and then
You say
there's a
good morning,
camera
sunshine.
seeing Axel's reaction while you're seeing Bryson.
Yeah, and then
Right,
that also works too.
Yeah.
Because this is the camera. This is where the line is. We can have the line go this way, or we can have the line go that way.
It could be right there, and then it could leaning over here while he opens up the curtain, like.
So then the
wake
camera
up,
needs to
sunshine.
go this way.
Yeah.
So basically, there's dynamic movement going to the. So yeah.
And then the other camera could be right here.
So basically,
showing front of
the camera's gonna go like this.
Yeah.
We could have it in oblique. We could have it like chest area or high or.
And then it gets a shot, and then there's a shot on Axel while Maverick is going through here, and then which one should be Maverick or Axel?
I'm Axel. You're Mav.
All right.
So. When you bring the bag, can you like just walk up to me and just leave it on, like just pop
Don't
it on?
toss it
like
to like kill him.
I'll put it like
Yeah,
like that. You know
that's
what I
good
mean?
like
Like
that.
something
Yeah,
like that. Like,
yeah, like
not-
wake
not
me
so
up. Yeah,
comfortable, like,
no,
you know
that's
what I
cool.
mean? Like
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that.
like laying in more just a little bit, and then it's just like a or like
Like right here.
like morning
Yeah.
sunshine, and you're just like, what the fuck? What time is it? And then like, and like, it's 2:30 in the fucking afternoon. and then you're just like, you're like, God damn, and then you're getting up like, God damn, and then Maverick's
You
like,
say it's time to go for a run.
yeah, Maverick's like, all right, you ready? And then Axel's like, ready for what? And then he's just like, oh shit, yeah, fuck, I got so fucking drunk, wasted last night. He's like, yep, time to go for the run, man, or time to go for a run. All right,
And I'm
shoes
like,
on.
I got nothing else to do but go for a run.
Yeah.
I'll go for a run.
And you're just like, fuck. And then you yourself open the bag, and then you see what's the contents, which is like, you know, full of cash, and you're like, fuck, all right, yeah, it's time for a run. And you're like, okay, yeah, let's, all right, yeah, I let my shoes on. And then that's when we make the next scene.
What else? Oh shit, I lost the page.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o.
Alright, so that part, they both stop running. As they stop, a car speeds by, and a few people jump out of the car, forcing a guy walking by into it. So that's pretty much, like, we're pretty much like there.
Yeah.
But then what I suggest is, like, we gotta have the camera put us out of focus, so we're gonna be in front of the camera. We're gonna be closer to the camera, so it's gonna pull focus to the car and the people dragging the person in the car.
And then vertigo.
Yeah, and then the Zolly, which is the camera's already zoomed in.
Yeah.
And then we're pulling the camera back as we're pulling it
To our
zoom
backs.
back.
To our backs.
Yeah, so we're right here, and the camera's gonna zoom in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Zoom in, and then as it zooms in, it's gonna zoom out while pulling out too. And then we're gonna be walking up so we can get in focus of the camera.
And then one of us looks over like, the fuck was that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna be confused. Of course.
like what the fuck just happened? And then the other guy could say like, they didn't even take our fucking shit. Who the fuck?
Yeah, we're the ones with the stuff.
Who the fuck was that guy?
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know, I don't know, like is that like what I don't even know what the fuck.
It could be a dream sequence too. It could be like
like he's still sleeping.
no, it's like a.
No, wait.
You said foreshadow.
Foreshadow.
Yeah, foreshadow. So basically, we go out of focus while this is happening. This may happen to us.
Yeah.
Right. This is like something that can happen, but then we're out of focus. We're still there in front of the camera, but then as the Zolly's out, we're gonna step forward, and then we're gonna be in the present, basically. Like, oh fuck, just happened. You know.
Yeah.
I didn't read the last part.
Yeah.
Right.
What the fuck did I